Now you'll have the opportunity to hear from Joshua Pedersen, one of our outstanding graduates who, as a representative of the 2009 class, will deliver the student address. Following Josh's remarks, Jerry Stevenson, Chair of the Board of Trustees, will present an honorary doctorate of humanities to Pamela J. Atkinson, our commencement speaker. Joshua Pedersen is graduating today with a Bachelor of Science in Communication. He is the recipient of numerous awards, including the Utah State House of Representatives Commendation for Service Award. Joshua has served on the Board of Directors of Utah Nonprofits Association, Murray Symphony, West Valley Cultural Celebration Center Foundation, and Cottages of Hope. He also provided ecumenical services in Santiago, Chile. While earning his degree, Joshua served as Client Service Director of Utah Food Bank, and he currently serves as the Vice President of United Way of Northern Utah and also Commissioner of the Utah State Commission on Volunteers. Joshua's plans for the future include continuing his work at United Way in Northern Utah, advocating for changes and improvements in income, health, and education. Ladies and gentlemen, Joshua Pedersen.
In Roald Dahl's novel, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the chocolate maker Willy Wonka holds a contest where the winner gets a tour of his chocolate factory and a lifetime supply of chocolate. To win the contest, you must find one of 5 magic tickets that were hidden in chocolate bars. Charlie, a young poor boy from London, dreams of winning. However, Charlie's problem is that he is so poor, he only gets 1 candy bar a year on his birthday. Charlie sees on television that the kids winning the magic tickets are kids who are purchasing and consuming huge amounts of chocolate. Charlie's birthday rolls around and he gets his 1 candy bar and anxiously gathers his family around to open it. He gathers his mom, his dad, his grandpa George, his grandma Georgina, his grandpa Joseph, his grandma Josephina, and begins to open it. And this is what the story tells. They all knew it was ridiculous to expect this 1 poor little candy bar to have a magic ticket inside it. And they were trying as gently and as kindly as they could to prepare Charlie for the disappointment. But there was one other thing the grown-ups also knew, and it was this: that however small the chance might be of striking lucky, the chance was there. The chance had to be there. This particular candy bar had as much chance as any other of having a golden ticket. And that was why all of the grandparents and parents in the room were actually just as tense and excited as Charlie was, although they were pretending to be very calm. There are many things that seem ridiculous or impossible, but I believe the chance is still there of succeeding. I'd like to share 2 things that show you can succeed or win even when it seems ridiculous. For me, finishing school seemed ridiculous. I quit my college education a little over a decade ago for a chosen career. Although I don't regret my decision and the experience I learned while working full-time, returning to complete my education to get my degree seemed illogical, impossible, and ridiculous. I was and still am working a full 40 or 50 hours each week. I live in Salt Lake and spend about 8 hours a week commuting. I regularly volunteer at a half-dozen different organizations, and I try to be a good father to 3 awesome kids, and still date my very supportive wife each week. Fitting in school was hard. Although it was ridiculous, I believed the chance was there to succeed. And however small the chance was of actually completing 90 credits in the last 2 years, the chance was there and I did it. We've done it. Believing in the chance is critical to making it happen. On a macro level, creating lasting change in the world seems ridiculous. I have worked and volunteered in the nonprofit sector, social service industry for the last 15 years. There's some serious social problems that seem to infect our community like an incurable cancer. 13% of our population does not have access to health insurance. Poverty is more prevalent than it is visible in our neighborhoods, as Utah is ranked 4th in the nation for families that are at risk for hunger. These problems are often perpetuated by politicians and complicated by inefficient service delivery systems, even among the nonprofit sector. It is taxing for me to observe these reports of increasing demands for assistance. And it's heart-wrenching to talk to people who need help and tell them there is no help. It seems illogical to create lasting change. It seems ridiculous to think we can save the world. But however small the chance, I still believe the chance is there. Volunteering is a key to that chance. Asking, how can I help in a world of I want help, and responding with requests to, sure, whatever you need in a world of in just a minute, is how we can save the world. It is easy to serve when it's convenient, but giving should not be an annual tradition during the holidays. It should be a monthly tradition. Often we have heard quoted the dreams of Martin Luther King Jr. in a speech from the steps of the Lincoln Memorial. But rarely quoted is the one sentence he shared before his famous words, "I have a dream." That sentence he stated is, "Even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream." King was a realistic optimist. He knew of the problems dividing our nation, and he acknowledged the uncertainties we faced, but he still dreamed. He dreamt of what may have seemed to be illogical solutions and even ridiculous expectations, but he still dreamt. He believed the chance was there to succeed. Our next steps seem uncertain. The job market, the stock market, the housing market. I acknowledge the difficulties of today and tomorrow, but I still believe we can succeed. And I still dream we have a chance of saving the world. However small the chance, I dream of that success. And what seems ridiculous is possible. I believe it. Thank you.